Hola clase, today we are going to be discussing comparatives. The goals for this video are to discuss the different types of comparatives and give some examples and some practice. So, let's first off just talking about what comparatives are. In English, they are expressions used to compare two people or things. Okay? If you think of compare, comparatives, it's in the word. Also, in English, in order to form comparatives, you form them by either adding ER to the end of the word or by using more, less, or as. And I have a few examples here. Rodrigo is taller than his sister. She is funnier than Sarah. Jorge has more money than Geronimo. Okay, if you notice, taller and funnier, all you have to do is add the ER, and then we used more for the more money. Alright, so let's jump right in to our different comparative phrases. Our first one is más que, which means more than. Notice we have the ... between más and que. Okay? When you are writing your sentences, you are not going to write ... An adjective is going to be in that space. Okay, so here's an example. Mi abuela es más artística que mi padre. Okay? Notice that artística, artistic, is between más and que. My grandmother is more artistic than my father. Alright, we have another one. Menos que, which is less than. Alright? Again, we have menos, and then we have a spot for our adjective, and then we have que. La clase de ciencias es menos divertida que la clase de inglés. Alright, divertida is our adjective, and it goes directly between menos and que. Science class is less fun than English class. Tan como, as. Again, we have a space for our adjective between tan and como. Tus hermanas son tan serias como la maestra. Your sisters are as serious as the teacher. Serias is between tan and como. Alright, so those three comparative phrases use an adjective, and that adjective goes directly between the two words. Okay? There are three more comparative phrases that do not use adjectives, and they'll look pretty similar to what we've seen already. The first one is más que, which is more than. Notice that instead of having the ... between más and que, they're at the end. Okay? So our example, me gusta ir a la biblioteca más que al gimnasio. I like to go to the library more than the gym. Okay? Notice that we do not have an adjective separating more and than. Our next one, menos que, less than. No adjectives. So we have me gustan las hamburguesas menos que los tacos. I like hamburgers less than tacos. Alright, and our final one, tanto como, as much as. ¿Te gusta hablar tanto como escuchar? Do you like to talk as much as listen? So those are the three comparative phrases that do not include an adjective. For the most part, they are very similar, okay, except for this last one, tanto como. When we're talking about our phrase that used an adjective that is similar to tanto como, it was tan como. So when you are not using an adjective, it changes to tanto. So that's something slightly different that you need to just keep in the back of your mind. Y como siempre, and like always, we have some irregulars. We have mayor que, older than, menor que, younger than, mejor que, better than, peor que, worse than. Okay? And with the irregulars, we are not using them with adjectives. Okay? So they're going to work the same way as they did with our second group of comparative phrases. Okay? They agree in number with the first noun. And I have an example here for you. Mis tíos son mayores que mi tía. Mis tíos son mayores que mi tía. Okay? Since we are talking about mis tíos, my uncles, okay? It's plural. We know it's plural because it has the S on the end. So mayor needs to change to mayores because the tíos is plural. Okay? So whenever who you're talking about is plural, you're going to have to make your irregular comparative plural as well. Okay? Ahora, práctica. Marisol es tan simpática, blank, su madrastra. What is going to go in the blank? We know that there is an adjective. Okay, simpática, that is our adjective. So, what comparative phrase with an adjective matches up with tan? Is it que o como? Es como. Okay, tan como. They're best friends. They go together all the time. Alright. Ana es menor blank Rodrigo. Okay, notice that our blank is directly after menor. So we are not using an adjective. There is no adjective here. Okay, so we're going to be talking about our second group of comparative phrases. So what matches up with menor? Oh, perdón. It should be menos. Menos. Ana es menos blank Rodrigo. Perdón, perdón. Alright, so what matches up with menos? Que o como? Que. Menos que. Ana is younger than Rodrigo. 3. Rodrigo tiene menos hermanos blank José. Okay, we have menos, then we have hermanos, and then we have our blank. So hermanos is our adjective. So what matches up with menos? Que. Y 4. Marisol corre tanto blank sus padres. Como. How'd you do? If you have any questions, please make sure to bring them to class tomorrow. Muchas gracias. Adiós.